what else can you say about the career resurgence of Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira? Cut his teeth in the UFC. Late 2017, he had lost 3 of 4. Nobody was talking about him, and then he goes on to produce one of the greatest winning streaks in UFC lightweight history.
Well, he did a great job just rebuilding, refocusing, shifting the mindset from having issues at times when it got tough to getting through the tough and dominating guys. Many relied on him going back to that guy from before. That guy disappeared on that championship run. Charles Oliveira is a beast, and we will see if tonight he gets his hand raised and he proves once again why he's one of the best lightweights in the world.
Don't look for too much in terms of risk management, though. Even given what happened in the Islam Makhachev fight, Charles Oliveira is an aggressive, high-octane, offensive fighter, and that is the expectation as to what we will see here tonight. All right, here's the oncoming bantamweight force out of the great nation of Georgia, repping Team Serra-Longo there on the northeastern side of the U.S. Merab Dvalishvili. He's been on the championship course for a long time. He's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
All he does is win, John, and he wins in a certain way. He pressures you and he breaks you down. I have seen so many great bantamweights fight Merab Dvalishvili, and you can see they start to lose, not only physically, but in the spirit. He attacks you at a level that's higher than just your body. He's a great wrestler. He will put a pressure and pace on you that not many people can stay with.
And I'm not sure that any athlete has ever muted Jose Aldo's offense as much as Dvalishvili did back in 2022. Hey, Rob, back under the bright lights tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so Charles Oliveira ready to get back to it right now. He has evolved his game into the most dangerous lightweight in the world, maybe the most dangerous pound-for-pound fighter in the world right now here in modern-day mixed martial arts.
Big punch land.
Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Dvalishvili. All right, so potentially a significant moment here early. A huge uppercut from the wrestler lands flush on the BJJ fight.
I mean, he did a great job of getting his hips back, turning into...
Oliveira's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Making all these shots count.
Nice transitions.
Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here. Nice shot there by the champ. In the half guard.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Relentless pressure from the top by Dvalishvili. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least.
Oh, he's got his back.
Get on his back now.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
2 minutes here to go in round one. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Massive head kick. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Fighter lands a kick to the head now.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. It's tight. You better protect your neck when you're fighting this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish...
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, big elbow.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ooh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. Heel hook looks tight. And he's out again.
Beautiful kick lands.
Oliveira gets back up again. Nicely done. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oliveira gets the single leg takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Couple of uppercuts there for good measure. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath for me. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway.
Good punch, man.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Oliveira's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nice side kick. Oh, big diving punch to the head. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Big double leg level change.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Dvalishvili's back in full mount. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then Darce. Yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Darce choke is in tight. He's got to be very patient, but he's not going to rush this if he wants to finish the fight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Oh, that Gilly is tough. Oh, he escapes.
There goes another one, and once again, he just bats it away. Great submission defense.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oliveira getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Let's go. Get him off.
Great job landing from the top position.
Dvalishvili's in half guard now. 10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Nice job by him to get using his length exceptionally well tonight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, missed on that one.
Oh, nice.
Dvalishvili goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, collar tie. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Whoa!
Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up with these high-amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. His chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
tape.
Absolutely
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
How about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Oliveira. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much pressure.
Attempting an arm bar here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get subbed. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut it.
Oliveira's back into full guard. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. That was nice.
Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount here. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Let's work.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Look,
You're being overly aggressive right now, okay?
All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Oliveira's eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped.
All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is what will really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just...
He's going to guillotine. He's getting very close to finishing this fight.
Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine. This could be trouble. Oh, he's out. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Referee healthy here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
Oliveira's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues.
Oh, he got to the spot. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oliveira's trying to lock up on a submission now. Heel hook looks tight.
He's going hard to try to get the heel hook. He cannot allow for him to beat his hips with his knee if he wants to finish this fight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Gets the single leg takedown. And now he's got the back. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. And there you go, again, half guard.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Dvalishvili's back in full mount. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon earlier. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Oliveira. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike lands. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
Take a seat, bud. Breathe for me. Let's slow that heart rate down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Swing and a miss with that punch by Oliveira.
Muito bom, é isso aí, mantenha a posição. Você tá indo bem.
And that one certainly found the target. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up. Flying knee right on the chin.
Elbows up for me, come on, keep that guard up.
What a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to keep a good poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
Nice counter left there. Back to his feet. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now.
He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Your winner by heel hook. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party is going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, Bruce Buffer is in there with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 31 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a heel hook and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, Buff,